देशहिताय
भरतादिमहामतिसेवित भारतदेशहिताय
भरतादिमहामतिसेवित भारतदेशहिताय
भरतादिमहामतिसेवित भारतदेशहिताय
कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां
आसेतु हिमाचल वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय
वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय आसेतु हिमाचल वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय
वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय
आयुरारोग्यविवर्धनाय
धर्म संस्थापनाय शोभा निवारणाय सुभिक्ष परिप्रापणाय
दीनजन उद्धारणाय
कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां
कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां
भारतदेशहिताय भरतादिमहामतिसेविता भारतदेशहिताय भरतादिमहामतिसेविता कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां
Once again, as you come on in, we're good for our doing all the stocks, my name is Scott Jackson. Hope you have a fun time out here. Just do it good. No selfie.
How's your health? I actually also
Once again, as you come on in, your good friend, doing the sax and the small class.
Everyone, please grab your seats. We'll be starting the program in a few mere moments. Please grab your seats. We'll be starting the program very shortly. Please grab your seats. Please take your seats. We'll be starting the program in mere moments. Please grab your seats as we're going to be starting the program in a few moments.
What time? 8 o'clock.
4 minutes.
And when is
tete tete ta tin din da chak tin na kat ta da chak tin na ta na the de na na the na na the na na the na da ta tin da ta ka ta ka tin ta ka ta ka ta ka tin ta ka tin ta ka ta tin ta ka tin ta ka tin ta ka tin na da ta 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 ka ta ta ka ta 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 ka ta 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 ka ta ta ka ta ka ta thu thu ka ta thu thu ka ta thu thu ka ta
निर्मोहिया हर जाइया निर्मोहिया हर जाइया
बैरी जिया ए मोरा बैरी जिया बैरी जिया ए मोरा बैरी जिया निर्मोहिया हर जाइया निर्मोहिया
कासे मैं कहूँ सखी बातें काटे ना कटे मेरी रातें एक पल छिन छट रही उनकी यादें हैं और तक न लग रही मेरी आँखें कह दो सखी रे हाँ हम करें
निर्मोहिया हर जाइया निर्मोहिया हर जाइया निर्मोहिया मगरेगा
गमगमगा
मगरे सरे
रे रे सरे
बाबा मगरेगा
गमगमगरेगा
मगरे सरे
रे गमगरे सरे
Dani re gani da mama re gama dani dani da gama dani gani dani da mama gari dani da gari dani 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 da bada mama gari dani 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 da bada mama mama gari mama mama da da dani ni da bani ni da sa ni ni da da papa sa re gama ni ni da da baba mama re gama re gari dani da mama gama dani re gama dani re gari dani da mama da mama gari sa gama dani 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 sa बाबरा मन तेरी लगन में डूबना चाहे तेरे नयन में बाबरा मन तेरी लगन में डूबना चाहे तेरे नयन ना भी जाओ ना सताओ ना भी जाओ ना सताओ कैसे मैं कहूँ सखी बातें काटे ना कटे मेरी रातें एक पल छिन न छट रही उनकी यादें हैं भोर तक न लग रही मेरी आंखें जोगन बन गई मैं तो जोगिया
निर्मोहिया हर जाइया निर्मोहिया हर जाइया
बैरी जिया ए मोरा बैरी जिया बैरी जिया ए मोरा बैरी जिया निर्मोहिया सानी धनी दा बदा बमा बमा धनी दा बदा बमा बमा गमा गरे रे गमा गमा गरे रे गमा धनी दा बमा गमा धनी 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 दा बमा गरे धनी रे गमा धनी धनी दा रे गमा धनी धनी दा रे गमा धनी धनी रे गमा धनी धनी दा रे गमा धनी धनी दा रे गमा धनी धनी रे गमा धनी धनी दा नी दा मा गमा धनी दा
Today, the world is changing more rapidly than it has in many decades. Powerful nations are looking inward and becoming more transactional. This approach not only imperils the world's most disadvantaged children, it weakens all of us when it ignores the incredible potential we have together. Aim for SEVA looks at the world differently. We invest in the future in ways that foster long-term growth and sustainability. Our investment of time, funding, and care is an effective and compassionate approach that nurtures a child and changes their life forever. And we do this for thousands of children all over India. Why do we do this? It's in our nature. You fund our hostels. You volunteer to run our organization and our events. Your donations provide scholarships for hundreds of children for their entire school education. You ensure that poor rural kids eat well, exercise their minds and bodies, live securely, and get all the supports they need to flourish. Your generosity makes the difference between a bleak future and a bright future. And while our investments of money and time are precious, the act of giving selflessly carries much deeper significance. Our investment in SEVA opens our lives to more joy, meaning, and fulfillment. And this is more important today than it has ever been. The world needs our acts of selfless service. This will change the world. This will change the future, and this will change us all. Aim for SEVA. Invest in children for a brighter future.
You care for people who need care. This doesn't require any religion, doesn't require any kind of a commitment to one type of God or anything. This is very simple, and therefore the maximum contributor and the minimum consumer is a person to be reckoned in the society.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Aim for SEVA Gala host this year is a triple threat when it comes to television, radio, and social media star power. A popular and award-winning host of Much Music for 10 years, then covering the world's most glamorous events for ET Canada for 12 years, before hosting Z103.5's morning show and now the co-host of CHFI 98.1. Please welcome to the stage the incomparable Canada's own mega personality, Mr. Rick Campanelli.
Wow, my parents would be very proud of that video. Thank you, Mark, for doing that. Before I even begin, another round of applause for the Sanskriti arts dancers for their beautiful opening performance. That was spectacular. Thank you very much, ladies. Wow, we filled up this room tonight, didn't we? Good evening. Like the video said, my name is Rick Campanelli. An absolute honor to be here with you at the 24th Aim for SEVA Gala. Yeah, each and every one of you has a big heart. God bless you all. And you all look so amazing tonight. Let's live it up on this Friday night. Gentlemen, don't the ladies look amazing tonight? There you go. And ladies, the men are looking so dapper this evening, aren't they? To tell you the truth, you all look like movie stars, and you all should be walking on the TIFF red carpet tonight. But we're glad you're here. We are so glad you're here. And I would like to welcome you all to a very, very important yet fun evening ahead. Welcome to the dignitaries in attendance. Thank you to the donors out there, the sponsors and hardworking staff who continue to pour their hearts and souls into this worthy cause. This is an evening of celebration and gratitude for the commendable work that is being done by the Aim for SEVA volunteer team and those of you who have embraced this meaningful cause. So one more time, a round of applause for each and every one of you. There's close to 1,000 of us in this room tonight. This is absolutely amazing. All right, we're going to be hearing from some very inspirational speakers up on this stage this evening. And when the speakers come up to the stage, I will ask you for your undivided attention for their words. They won't be up here long, but their powerful words will go home with all of us, and we must focus. We will also have a wonderful dinner. And after dinner, we're excited to see you all on the dance floor as we have DJ Baba Khan in the house this evening to get us all moving. We have such a fun evening planned to celebrate your generosity and your compassion. So I thank you again for all you do to support Aim for SEVA. I would now like to ask you to turn your attention to the screens to see how your donations are helping change lives. This is Ayushi's story.
Nestled in the Vindhya Mountains sits the tiny village of Tivuria. This is the birthplace of a girl named Ayushi, and this story is about her journey with Aim for SEVA.
My name is Ayushi Dodwe. I live in Tivuria. I study in class 6th A. My school name is Swami Dayanand Saraswati Vidyalaya Padali. My favorite teacher name is Pooja Verma ma'am. My favorite subject is Hindi. My friend's name is Payal Acharya, Deepika Rawat, Muskan Maurya and Roshni Mehra.
Ayushi's family have been farmers for generations. Hardworking families like theirs had little time or knowledge about school or the value of education.
कुछ भी नहीं, जैसे पहले तो नॉर्मली रहते थे, पहले कुछ इतना पढ़ाई के बारे में जानते नहीं थे, जैसे पहले पढ़ चुके थे उनके बारे में थोड़ा जानिए, उसके बाद थोड़ा होशियार जैसे बड़े हुए तो गांव के बारे में जैसे आना जाना बाहर आना जाना हुआ, हमको पता चला ये स्वामी जी का हॉस्टल, तो फिर वहाँ पर जाकर पढ़ाई का थोड़ा मान्यता रखी और दी और थोड़ा पढ़ाई में रुचि रखे, नहीं तो गांव में इतना कुछ नहीं था.
Children want to learn. Main thing is that children want to learn, and now the awareness has come. Parents want to educate their children. They say, हमारा तो जमाना ऐसा ही बीत गया. We want to educate our children. That is the purpose. And Aim for SEVA, we need to educate our own brothers and sisters, those do not have opportunity to go to good schools.
The Swami Dayananda Saraswati School opened in 2019. The hostel provides housing and support for both boys and girls, guiding students from kindergarten to grade 12.
साथ में बच्चों को एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, एजुकेशन के साथ साथ शिक्षा के साथ साथ जो संस्कार हम लोग दे रहे हैं वो कोई दूसरी स्कूल नहीं दे रही है. शो होता है कि हाँ इसमें संस्कार भी है, रिस्पेक्ट भी दे रहा है और वो बच्चा एजुकेशन के मामले में भी आगे जाता है. आज हमारा लास्ट 4 इयर्स से जो बोर्ड क्लासेस का रिजल्ट आ रहा है वो 100% रिजल्ट आ रहा है. उसमें हमारा जो टॉप बच्चों ने किया है वो 91% के साथ में टॉप परसेंटेज रहा.
Ayushi is proud to talk about her typical day at Aim for SEVA's hostel.
हम सुबह 5:30 बजे उठते हैं, 6 बजे तक मुंह हाथ धोना, फ्रेश होना, फिर योगा करते हैं, 6:30 बजे तक योगा, उसके बाद 7 बजे तक नहाना धोना, उसके बाद प्रेयर 7:30 बजे तक, नाश्ता, उसके बाद हम स्कूल आते हैं 8:30 बजे, 8:40, फिर क्लास में पढ़ाई, फिर लंच, फिर वापस आके और पढ़ाई करते हैं, फिर हॉस्टल जाते हैं, हाथ मुंह धो के पढ़ाई करने बैठते हैं, फिर खेलने के लिए जाते हैं, खेलने के बाद हम कोचिंग आते हैं, कोचिंग के बाद हम हॉस्टल में जाके प्रेयर करते हैं, उसके बाद पढ़ाई करते हैं, सेल्फ स्टडी, फिर सो जाते हैं. स्वामी जी ने अच्छे से करना सिखाया है, सबसे अच्छी तरीके से बात करना, बड़े लोग से अच्छे से बात करना, उनसे ऊंची आवाज में नहीं बात करना.
आरुषि इज गुड इन स्टडी, बट क्या होता है कि एज ए फैमिलियर बच्चा चाहता है कि टीचर और स्टूडेंट के बीच में एज ए फैमिलियर बॉन्ड हो, वो प्लेटफॉर्म अच्छा मिलेगा तो वो आगे बहुत अच्छा फ्यूचर उनका ब्राइट रहेगा.
With Aim for SEVA's support, children like Ayushi now have a bright future. And they are both India's and the world's future.
कोई पढ़ा के कहीं ना कहीं बनाना ही है, तो हम खेत में कर रहे इतना ही बहुत है, इनको पढ़ा के नहीं कहीं ना कहीं नौकरी लग जाए तो अच्छा है.
मेरे को बड़े होके पुलिस बनना है और मेरे मम्मी पापा का नाम रोशन करना है।
Yes, Ayushi and her fellow students there getting up at 5:30 a.m., prepping them for breakfast television perhaps as well. It is now my absolute honor to bring to the stage Dr. Terry Papneja. Transforming lives through education and selfless service. His passion for education began long before 1986 when he graduated from the Faculty of Dentistry at the University of Toronto. Throughout his career, Dr. Papneja has unconditionally supported the advancement and personal growth of others by offering continuous learning and professional development opportunities. Dr. Papneja is a well-known and well-loved figure in this community. Underlying his practice and his life is a simple foundation of strong values and a solid work ethic. Terry has always believed in sharing what he has with others. The cause particularly close to Terry's heart is supporting underprivileged children. He deeply believes that giving education to needy children is the only way to get them out of the poverty cycle. In 2002, Dr. Papneja founded the Canadian chapter of Aim for SEVA, a benevolent organization devoted to making education accessible to every child in rural and tribal areas in India. Dr. Papneja's dedication to the value of education is helping transform the lives of India's underprivileged children in order to break the cycle of poverty. This is Terry's 23rd year as the president of Aim for SEVA Toronto chapter. Yes, please. May I also please ask for your undivided attention and help me welcome to the stage the president and founding member of Aim for SEVA Canada, Dr. Terry Papneja.
Thank you, Ray. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome tonight. And I want to thank you for joining for the great cause. We just saw the India film. It reflected the power of your child sponsorship, that what is the impact it does. Tonight, I would like to share some thoughts about what is the most powerful investment. I guess tonight is a night of talking about the investment. We invest in wealth, houses, businesses, cars. We invest in ourselves, gyms, degrees, hard-earned certificates. We invest in joy, hobbies, travel, fine dining. And if you ask me what I invest in, I will talk the numbers, stock, bond, tiny ledgers. But the truest ledger hides in a plain sight, the investment we miss, which matters the most, and that is people. Not just our people, strangers we never meet, souls with a spark we can help ignite with some simple and seismic hope and a future. When future is placed in a small hand, it multiplies. Adults cling to yesterday, children open tomorrow like a window. Teach them, mind learns to lift. Feed them, the body learns to stand. Love them, the spirit learns to sing. We can pour fear, or plant courage that grows for a lifetime. This is what you have done. Tonight is a quiet thunder of gratitude for your choice to practice the oldest art called SEVA, the selfless offering that feels like a breathing. SEVA remakes the world one child at a time, and it remakes you quietly and forever. Years ago, a seed called Aim for SEVA was planted. Time humbles us, dream outlive us, but this dream, this shared stubborn hope, is already changing the world with your hands on it. Tomorrow morning, when the first lights finds you, let this be your first thought. Invest more, not in steel or screens, but in a child. Invest in a name you do not know, a laugh you may never hear, a life that one day lived another life. For when you invest in a child who has no future, you rewrite more than one story. You lift a family, a village, a nation's tomorrow. Your gift becomes a river. River remembers how to reach the sea. So let us build again more hostels, more scholarship, more futures. Choose the highest return, the most human arithmetic. Invest in a child, invest in their learning, and invest in our shared tomorrow. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight. And I'd like to extend a special thank to all the volunteer teams. This is a volunteer-run organization. We have nobody on the payroll. That's why we can send the 100% of the funds coming to children to the cause. And thank you. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Dr. Papneja. Invest in children. Absolutely love that. They are the future. They're going to be telling us what to do one day. My kids already do. I'm sure some of yours do as well. For those of you who may not be aware, I think Terry just mentioned it, all donations, child sponsorships, hostel sponsorships, endowment funds, and miscellaneous donations are 100% directed for the wholesome education of the children. 100%. And this is a volunteer-run organization. No one is on a payroll. There is no payroll here. All volunteers. Donations can be made through individual or multiple child sponsorships, which I'll speak about shortly. But right now, we want to highlight another valuable way that is through the endowment funds. So please direct your attention to the screens.
Family foundations are a remarkable way to create a lasting legacy. Your investment remains in Canada and continues to grow. Every year, 4% of the investment income will be reinvested. At the same time, 4% of investment income will go to support kids annually for generations to come. This is the wonderful thing about family foundations. Your one gift can eventually support children for endless generations in the future. For example, if you establish a family foundation with $1 million in funding, by year 20, the funds will grow to $2 million. And this continues every year so that by year 40, your funds double again to $4 million. This means that your funds will continue to grow every year, all the while you are supporting 70 kids. You can think of this process much like a money tree. Your family foundation contains endowment funds, and this grows every year over time. As a result of this wonderful concept, your family foundation is alive forever, going on in perpetuity, all the while supporting 70 children every single year. You invest once, donate to Aim for SEVA, and educate children forever. And the funds stay right here in Canada to help keep them secure. And this all means your foundation will create a lasting legacy for your family. Invest, donate, educate. Talk to Aim for SEVA Canada and we'll help guide you through the whole process.
I started volunteering with the youth committee 3 or 4 years ago, and as I started to learn more about it, I really learned like how important and how powerful Aim for SEVA is.
They're hardworking, they are eager to learn, they are responsible.
I definitely enjoy the meetings where we brainstorm ideas because it really allows you to like collaborate with the rest of the youth volunteers and get their input on how we can better our program and how we can really help the kids in India.
How do they know to come up with this idea and how do they know to even execute it?
Backpacks are really important because we really focus on education in India. So backpacks were a great way that we could provide paper, pencils, notebooks, like geometry sets. And over the course of 5 years, from 2019 to 2024, we've actually supplied over 1,000 backpacks and 1,000 geometry sets.
They get to understand the needs of those who are less fortunate.
The backpack project was actually such a huge success that last year we actually completed it. We raised over $12,000 over the course of 5 years, 2019 to 2024. We're all just really proud of it.
One of the amazing things about Aim for SEVA is that it doesn't just help give children access to education, it also looks at their overall health, their overall well-being.
Our new initiative is the sports drive, where instead of focusing on education, we focus on the joy of the kids in India. It's very important for kids to have sports in their lives, especially in India, because they have to take care of their families, then they have time to learn, which we help them with. But then also in their free time, we want them to join with their community, talk with their peers, and so sports really helps them come together and do that.
Being involved with Aim for SEVA teaches these children not just about Aim for SEVA, but also about India and their heritage and where they come from.
We will be providing ping pong tables and basketballs and soccer nets and goalie pins and all of those fun things that summer camps have here in Canada, and we'll be basically sharing that with India.
What makes Aim for SEVA unique is that it has multi-generational volunteers. It's a shared value.
Aim for SEVA, their youth committee, is actually something great that I think that a lot of other organizations don't have. It turns the blind side that kids have to everything else going on in the world, and it basically opens up your eyes to see what's happening and how you can help.
We want them to take on that independent role. We want them to thrive. We want them to succeed.
So if you would like to join our youth committee, send me a message.
Love that. That's amazing. Great job that Anka does. All those young adults there. 16 years old, but Anka's been at it since she was 13, which is incredible. When I was 13, what the heck was I doing? Not something inspirational like that. What about you out there? I'm going to ask you the same question. That is absolutely wonderful stuff. Please support the youth committee of AIM for their sports drive. Okay, I would now ask that you direct your attention back to the screens to meet our guests of honor. Take a look.
Vinod and Sunita Vyas are dynamic entrepreneurs and committed social impact leaders. They head Vyas Global Education Group, a network of private career colleges in the Greater Toronto Area, and Partho Technologies, a forward-thinking tech solutions provider. Through the Sunita and Vinod Vyas Foundation, they channel their success into meaningful philanthropy, supporting multiple organizations, including generous support of Aim for SEVA. Their work focuses on education and reflects a shared belief that true success is measured not only in business growth, but in the lives touched and communities strengthened along the way. Please welcome Sunita and Vinod to the stage.
So my wife always speaks at home and everywhere, so she'll be speaking again today.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank Nimi and Terry for doing such an amazing job with Aim for SEVA. And Terry just said that, yes, definitely a big round of applause. Because I believe giving is easy, doing what they do is the tougher part. To make sure that the money, the amount of Star Awards sitting here are giving towards Aim for SEVA to put them at the right place and educate children. I mean, what better way can the money, what better cause can the money go to? I'm sure everybody agrees. So Terry said something which resonates very well with me, that time humbles you. And I think nobody knows that better than Vinod and I. Just a little snippet from my life. In 2020, I was diagnosed with a disease and we had to have a major surgery. 6-8 months later, the same happened with Vinod. And we both run businesses. We have aging parents, young children, and my business was mostly like a daily business because I run colleges. It's like a human being business that you have to go to every single day. And we were thinking, how are we going to be able to take time off from work to be able to do, take care of our health? And 3, 4, 6 months. But guess what? Time went on and the business actually bloomed even better than before. So I guess we were just inefficient and our team did a great job. But other than that, what the realization was that it's actually a much larger, a much bigger force that makes this happen. And I like to give, in my world, I like to give the credit to God, or we can call it the universe. So when we come into this world, we don't come with the wealth that we are trying to give away in a small way, large way, whatever way. We come innocent, we don't know what's happening. We've been put into this universe. So really, technically, nothing truly belongs to us. So we just believe that whatever we did, it was just giving back to the universe that gave us so much. So I'd like to truly thank Nimi and Terry for giving us this opportunity. And I definitely cannot leave the stage without mentioning Norton Kothari. I think he's been very, very instrumental in taking us to the part of philanthropy. So I'd like to thank him, though he's not here. And I might allow Vinod to say a few words.
I'll keep it very short. So we work with a lot of charities across, and this is one of the few ones which does 100% of the collections go to the cause. And as Sunita said, we don't create the wealth. Wealth is created for us. But we are the gatekeepers of that wealth when it comes into our doors. So the gatekeeper will decide where it should go. And we decide that Aim for SEVA is the best place to send it there. And thank you, Terry, very much for what you and your wife are doing, and your family and all the volunteers are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this generous couple, give them a big round of applause. They're donating $120,000. सामने इसको
Okay, thank you, Terry. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Vias. You have huge hearts. Continue to do great things. We appreciate that. we had two of our families who have been long-time donors and volunteers at Aim for SEVA visit a hostel in India this past March. And this is their testimonial video. Please direct your attention to the screens.
We went to the Aim for SEVA hostel in Indore, which is a city in India where my mom is originally from.
Visiting the hostel was one of the most eye-opening and encouraging experiences for us.
Over here, we know that when we are asking the children, we often will ask them to donate some of their own money that they get on their birthdays or Christmas, for example, to sponsor a child. And for them, because they didn't grow up in India, that connection to where this money is actually going was missing.
It moved us deeply. We got to see where the funds go directly, how they support the children, how it contributes to their success.
The kids at the hostel were very brave. They were curious and they were kind.
It was really powerful to hear how confidently they spoke about becoming doctors or engineers and teachers.
They stood up one at a time and told us their dreams.
You could see they had so much hope in their eyes. They believed in a brighter future.
I was surprised at how the kids wake up really early and do chores like cooking and gardening and making their beds.
And they're really together almost 24 hours, 7 days a week.
I really liked how the kids helped each other.
That gives them an opportunity to form connection with each other.
Like one big family.
Just right from the beginning, we saw how confident and diligent all these kids were. It's a really structured environment and a really helpful environment for them to learn and to develop new skills.
It's not only just studying, like they have hours of like playtime and social time. That was really nice to see, like the kids had a special connection with each other too, and they all seemed like friends.
Like you could see they were happy being there.
They don't have a lot, yet they all had a smile on their face when we were sitting with them. You know, they were happy.
Makes you think about your own kids. And so, you know, a few months afterwards, we kind of had a discussion and we decided to start a 10-10 scholarship and, you know, support 10 kids for 10 years.
It was inspiring to see them working so hard.
Yeah.
And so that made us want to do more.
When you go to India, on the roads, you actually see poverty. So you see that part of India, and then you see the part of India through an Aim for SEVA hostel.
When my parents decided to do a 10-10 scholarship, I felt really good because I get to help 10 kids for 10 years to get a better education.
And it'll sustain itself for a long way out, because once the kids get education and then they have good jobs when they're older, then their kids will, and then those kids will. And it'll keep on going on and on.
We walked away, we talked a little bit about that feeling of gratitude and feeling of joy and feeling like you're making a difference. I feel like we walked away from this trip actually gaining more from them instead of what we gave to them.
I want every kid in the world to have good education.
For anybody watching this video, I strongly encourage you to go and visit a Aim for SEVA hostel in India and experience it yourself. It inspired us, and I'm sure it'll inspire you as well.
Amazing right there. Thank you to Dr. Vikas and Dr. Neeti Jain for their 10-10 child scholarship. And it's just so incredible to see and to witness the pictures and the videos and hear about their experiences of visiting the hostel in India in March of this year. These testimonials really help us connect better with Aim for SEVA. Again, thank you to the Verma and Jain family. Yeah. And before I continue with child scholarships, I must add, we've been having some issues. The QR codes have been a little temperamental. I'm not sure if you're experiencing that. They're still giving us some issues. So when you came in, you registered. We all registered, and you were sent an email or a text. If you click on that link, that should be working just fine. And then you can go in to the silent auction bids and bid on whatever you like. Let us know, though, if there's any update on those QR codes. It had to go out on the night of the big gala, right? Murphy's Law. Okay. apparently the right QR codes are on the table, though, in the printout. Not the table number where you're sitting, but the printout that was put on your table, those ones right there. With fingers crossed, those are working. Perfect. For the silent talk. I got one thumbs up right here from this gentleman. Can I get a few more thumbs up and then I'll continue? Those are working just fine. This gentleman gave me the same thumbs up. I'm hoping for someone else, but that's all. It's all. You're giving me a thumbs down. That's not working. Okay, so let's continue to look at those QR codes and try to figure this out. Or maybe this gentleman can just pass his QR codes to all the tables. Okay, now, bear with me here. I'm going to tug at some heartstrings right about now, okay? Because as we all know, what is happening in India is just devastating with these underprivileged children not having proper education, not having proper clothes to put on their back, shoes to put on their feet. They are children. Children we're talking about here. They are innocent little kids, and that's where we're all going to come in tonight here at Aim for SEVA. We need to stand up like we've never stood up before for the future of India and the world. These children are the future. They will be in charge one day, but we need to take care of them now and put them on the right path with great education, great surroundings, great community, and that's where you come in. I'm going to bring up the presentation. Child scholarship programs. We are asking you to dig deep tonight, people. These children don't have a voice. We are the ones that need to help them. We need to be their voice. We need to get them off to a great start. So, this is how the Aim for SEVA Child Scholarship Program works. There's 3 tiers, okay? We've got 510, 1010, and 2010. And I'm going to explain how we break this down. 510 is 5 children that you sponsor over 10 years. Only $3,000 yearly. You're taking care of 5 children over 10 years, a full decade for only $3,000 yearly. The next tier, like I explained, is 10-10. Okay, so 10 children you're taken care of. You're supporting financially for 10 years, $6,000 yearly. Sponsoring 10 children for 10 years. And of course, 20 children that need our help over 10 years, $12,000 yearly. So that's how the child scholarship programs work at Aim to SEVA. And now, I would like to ask you this. I'm going to put this out there. Who will be the first to donate to the scholarship program? And please keep in mind, you're going to make more money tomorrow. You're going to make more money when you go back to work on Monday. These underprivileged children of India, well, they need you today. I think I see a hand over here. Let me quickly turn my pages, and I'll be right there to get your name and what inspired you to give back this evening. Could you please stand if you don't? No, you're not going to stand. Okay. I'll do the standing, but I will need your name.
Shalini Chandra.
Okay. And what has inspired you to give back tonight?
Well, we are big believers in education. My husband's mother was an orphan, and the only way she turned her life around was through education. She had to take a loan from Government of India, and that's how she educated herself. So, you know, if we can make a difference in life of any children, then absolutely, why not?
Thank you so much. So this is your mother that we're talking about here.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Wow. And so what did she teach you throughout the years? Because you're doing amazing.
Well, basically, it was the value of education and working hard. And actually, as my wife said, being an orphan, she got an opportunity for education and transformed her life. And I must say, I'm here in Canada today only because she got the education.
No doubt. I love it. Thank you very much. I love that story. Thank you very much. Amazing. Okay. Is there another hand that's up in the air here? I got to take these because these are for reading, these glasses, not for distance, Jyoti. So you have to let's scan the room. Okay. Dr. Terry? Oh no, over here? Was there a hand that went up over here? Okay, we'll quickly get over here. And then Jyoti, you tell me what Dr. Terry said. We're going to skip along over here. I saw you skipping. Okay, yes, sir. The microphone.
Hello. Hello, my name is Vinesh Agarwal. I'm here with my wife, Dr. Shashi Agarwal, and my daughter, Priya. And we are making a commitment to sponsor 10 children for 10 years. What better gift we can give to anybody but help needy children with education. Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much as well. Wonderful stuff. Hey, you could be on TV too. You're pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I think there's another arm that I saw. See, I see it. I got pretty good eyes. Okay, after all. Okay, let's skip over there. You lead the way. Woo! Getting our exercise tonight. Yep. Oh, thank you. This is a big room here at the Pearson Convention Center. Going this way, going that way. I think we're right over. Oh, here too? Oh, let's go here first. Okay, we'll be right there. Okay, sir. The microphone is yours.
Okay, she's the one who raised the hand. I don't know why you're bothering me.
Don't be shy now.
She wanted to do what, the 5, 4, 5, whatever it was. So that's what she would like to do. 5, 10? Yeah. Yes.
That's the one.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Whatever it is. I think he said 20, 10. No, 5'10". 5'10". Okay, thank you very much, Mr. and Mrs. So sweet of you. So nice of you. Okay, now over here. Here we go over here. Table 59 in the house. Okay. Hello, how are you? What's your name?
My name's Anjali. How are you?
Very good, Anjali. I notice a familiar name at this table here. There's Papnajas everywhere. They're everywhere. It runs in the family here, but that's a good thing. What would you like to say?
So about 10 years ago, when my husband and I got married, we decided to do a 10-10 scholarship, and it's been 10 years now. And now we have 2 young kids, and we would like to do another 10-10 scholarship.
Yes, we're not going to say no. Yes, please do. Is your family here?
My husband's still putting the kids to sleep.
Just like my wife. My wife would have me do the same thing. Anjali, amazing stuff right there. And then we'll come back to you in 10 more years, right? Okay, Anjali. Thank you very much. That's amazing. So we had, what do we have? One there, over here, over here. We had over here with Anjali. Do we see any other hands? We're getting a good little workout in here, I'll tell you. Going back and forth here. Oh, that's okay, sir. Woo! Any hands? That was wonderful stuff, though. Thank you to those 4 tables. That's amazing stuff. We appreciate that. The Child Scholarship Program is alive and well. Oh, over here, another one. Okay. Okay. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Very good, thank you. You can remain seated, that's okay, but you need to take the microphone.
No problem. My name is Jaya Chanchlani. I have been involved with Aim for SEVA for last 24 years or maybe more. We started when there were 50 people in a small community hall, and we were Terry's friends then. And our family was the first one to donate a whole hostel when everybody was just giving 1 or 2 children. My husband took him outside and told him, what is this, 1 child, 2 child? Let me just give a whole hostel. So he passed away 11 years ago, and I just want to continue because I've seen how it has grown from 50 to like 1,000 people. And I know they are doing an amazing job, and this is a way of my gratitude and remembrance for my husband. And I'm going to do 20 kids for 10 years. Thank you.
So beautiful. And your legacy and your husband's legacy lives on. Beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. 2010. That's 20 children over 10 years. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, over here we have more. Wow. Hop along. Yeah, hop along. I'm going to pull a hamstring if I hop too much, though. How are you, sir?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Deepak Goyal. Yeah, so, actually, Anandji, I got connected with him, and he introduced me to Aim for SEVA. And, thank you, Anandji, for connecting and giving this opportunity. I believe there is nothing better to serve others, the joy and happiness it brings. It's amazing. And I'm really grateful. I hope that, I just started with 5 children for 10 years. And I hope that I can continue to contribute. So thanks a lot, Anandji, for introducing.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you for standing as well. Beautiful stuff right there at the back of the room. Sorry about that. I'm kind of hoping that there's an arm raised way over there in that corner, but I'm kind of not. No, but no, this has been amazing. You're all so wonderful. Right over here, sir? Okay. Who's getting hungry in this room? Yeah? Thank goodness for all those appetizers. Good job, sir. Good job. Dinner is on the way, we promise. But first, to the gentleman in the white. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Nice to meet you, first of all.
I am King of Mombasa, and that's Queen of Mombasa.
The king and the queen of Mombasa are here.
Yes.
Wow, we're honored to be in your presence.
So, Indian background, born in Africa. I don't think I've done enough charities, so we would like to do 20 students over 10 years.
Make some noise for the king of Mombasa. And don't forget the queen of Mombasa. Thank you, sir. 2010. Unbelievable. Yep.
I'm a president of
Yeah.
Send money to students.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And I'm here. I cannot sponsor any
Okay, sir, come with us. A beautiful donation has just been made from this gentleman right here. If you can come with us, we'll get the details that we need. Amazing stuff. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You look very handsome tonight as well. Yeah. Someone from back here, Jyoti will take care of you, sir. Thank you very much. Wonderful stuff. Wow. It's been amazing. Working up a bit of a sweat here, not gonna lie, but that was great. Before I head back up onto the stage and up those 3 stairs, going once, no, not gonna, right here. Table 45. Make some noise for table 45. Yeah, table 45. What's your name?
Monica.
Hello, Monica. Yeah, oh, yes, we met earlier, sir. What was your name? Naveen and Monica. Okay, Monica, the microphone is yours.
So we are actually going to do 20 kids for 10 years. Yeah, happy to donate. Let's educate our children.
Yeah, so we've been coming here for the past 10 years.
And it's something near and dear to our family. The Papanages are our family as well, so we're super excited about this, and it's about time that we did this donation. So thank you, and we look forward to these kids being super educated for the next 10 years. So.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Naveen and Monica, 2010 right there. 20 children will be looked after financially for the next 10 years. Wow, okay. I look around one more time. Jyoti, and I look around two more times. And I'm gonna be getting dizzy soon. So let's head back up on stage. That was amazing. A big round of applause for all those good folks who are now part of the Child Scholarship Program for Aim for SEVA. Great stuff. Excellent stuff. Wow. Woo! Okay, that was absolutely fantastic. Gotta find where I'm at now. Okay, thank you for that one more time. Maybe one more round of applause for all those good folks. Thank you so much. Oh, Sapna is next. Sapna, come on up here. I've got so many pages up here, Sapna, but I'm sure you're going to talk about what you've been doing and what's going on. You'll take the mic?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this incredible evening of celebration. My name is Sapna Mehta, and it is truly an honor to stand before you tonight to share a very special announcement with you. For over 15 years, I have had the privilege of serving both as a donor and a volunteer with Aim for SEVA. As I reflect on this journey, I am filled with gratitude for the lessons learned, the lives touched, and most importantly, for the strength of community that I have witnessed time and time again. When donors and volunteers come together with a shared commitment year after year, we transform families, villages, and entire communities. Together, we create opportunities, memories, and hope for today and generations to come. Tonight, with immense excitement and deep gratitude, I share a profound act of generosity. On behalf of Aim for SEVA, I am honored to extend our heartfelt appreciation to a very special family, an anonymous donor from Alberta, whose extraordinary contribution of $370,000, yes, that deserves an applause, has made possible the creation of a new hostel for underprivileged children in rural India. For many children living in remote village, access to education is not just difficult, it's impossible. With no schools within reach, their futures are uncertain and unimaginable. This is where Aim for SEVA steps in. Our hostels are more than just buildings near schools. They are loving homes that offer a safe shelter, nutritious meals, emotional support, and structured daily routine, including yoga, academics, and sports. These hostels have empowered thousands of children to break free from poverty and live lives filled with hope, gratitude, and promise. Thanks to the incredible generosity of our anonymous donor, even more children will have the chance to learn, grow, thrive, staying close to schools they attend each day. While you have chosen to remain anonymous, please know your kindness and generosity will never go unnoticed because the smiles, dreams, and successes of these children will be your everlasting legacy. On behalf of Aim for Seva and on behalf of every child whose life will be transformed through this gift, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You have given so much more than a hostel. You have given the gift of hope for a brighter future. To everyone joining us tonight, if you feel inspired by this incredible gift, I encourage you to consider donating a hostel, whether on your own or in partnership with family and friends or through your organization. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to speak with me, Terry Papneja, or any of our dedicated volunteers. Your donation and sponsorship could be one of the most transformative gifts you will ever give, because the gift of hope is priceless. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sapna made such a huge announcement. We have an anonymous donor who's donated 370,000 for the hostel. It will be built in the Nagpur city of Maharashtra, and it's a girls' hostel. And they want to remain anonymous, but they picked their favorite rose. So it will be called Red Rose Girls' Hostel. We are so blessed. This is the third time out of 30 hostels where somebody decided to remain anonymous and yet has given such a beautiful and large gift. And thank you, Sapna. Come.
When I think about young professionals, the first that come to mind are the dedication and the teamwork. This is a group of individuals who put in countless hours behind the scenes to make our events possible. From the biggest gala of the year to smaller gatherings like walkathon and mix and mingles, nothing happens without their energy and commitment. It's not just organizing an event, but it's serving from your heart. The spirit of Seva, of selfless service, is at the center of everything the young professional team does. Whether they are bringing families together for a community walk, creating opportunities for young people to connect, or helping us raise funds to support Aim for Seva missions, they do it with purpose and joy. What I admire most is how welcoming and supportive this group is. Every volunteer's ideas are respected, every effort is valued, friendship forms, network grows, and people feel empowered to make a difference. And that's the beauty of Seva. It doesn't just impact the children and communities we support abroad, it also transforms us right here at home. The young professionals inspire all of us to give more, connect more, and to believe that our small contributions, when added together, can change lives. Over the years, I have seen how the Spirit has created a strong, supportive community. If you are a young professional listening today, I encourage you to get involved. Bring a friend, share your talent, and experience the joy of serving alongside of a group of hardworking, passionate professionals. Together, we can continue to grow this community of Seva.
Now, two very successful events were held this year to raise awareness and funds for the AIM children. The Walk to Educate was held in May that raised over $25,000. Now, the event was chaired by Dr. Mitu Mahandra, Manisha Tana, and Drital Kala, along with a group of dedicated volunteers. This fun-filled event is to be attended with the whole family, including grandparents and children. So please join next year and enjoy a scenic walk in the park along with a picnic luncheon and fun-filled activities. This will be taking place the last Sunday of May in 2026. Also, Maharaja Aim to Educate Golf Tournament was held in July at Glen Abbey. It was a sold-out event with 144 golfers who raised $55,000 at this event. And this was $10,000 higher than the previous year. Amazing stuff. This one was organized by the Golf Committee, headed by the founder of Maharaja Golf, Mr. Ray Khanna, and the co-chair, Raj Lakhani. Great stuff right there. The young professional lead was Punita Bansal, and please join next year. The flyer with all the information is included in our booklets that are on the tables. Okay, moving along, some people are born philanthropists. They leave a legacy of making a difference in the lives of the less fortunate. The late Dr. Gopal Das's life remains an inspiration for us all. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Dr. Gopal Das was a compassionate and resilient leader who overcame immense challenges, including childhood polio, poverty, and displacement as a refugee during partition. Through it all, Gopal held fast to one thing: education. Dr. Das earned scholarships to medical schools in India and the United States. His distinguished career as a cardiologist spanned several states, concluding with service to veterans at the VA hospital in Las Vegas, Nevada. After arriving in the United States, he helped his siblings immigrate and personally supported their education. He saw his own progress not as an endpoint, but as a pathway to lift up others. His life was marked by selflessness, modesty, and a commitment to selfless service. Dr. Das lived humbly and prioritized helping those in need. Following his death in July 2024, his brother Mukesh Wadhwani, who lives in Ottawa, established a legacy fund at Nevada Community Foundation in the name of the Wadhwani Family Charitable Foundation. The fund supports healthcare research and underprivileged children and families through education, honoring Dr. Das's values. Dr. Gopal Das Wadhwani's legacy includes initiatives such as building a girls' hostel for Aim for SEVA in Karnataka, India, providing hockey equipment for young athletes, funding medical research at universities, and supporting a school-based clinic in Las Vegas. His life and legacy reflect his belief in learning, healthcare, and compassion to help create a better world, ensuring his impact continues for generations to come.
Now, to the performance. They're waiting. Wait, give me one sec. I'm going to introduce you. The founder and artistic director, Pooja Amin, an award-winning dancer, choreographer, and creative visionary. And she's been helping me out on side stage over here. Thank you, Pooja. Sanskriti Arts has been a cornerstone of South Asian performing arts in Canada for over 2 decades. The final presentation tonight will feature Kathak in the Spotlight, conceptualized by Pooja Amin. Sanskriti Arts reimagines Kathak in a contemporary light, pairing its timeless elegance and mainstream music. This dynamic piece showcases Kathak's adaptability, the sharp footwork, graceful spins, and expressive storytelling, all set against a fresh, modern soundtrack. This high-energy celebration bridges old age tradition and today. Make some noise for Sanskriti Arts. Take it away, girls.
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui taqui, taqui taqui rumba. for you, sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh.
Ooh-wee, she got that booty, that type of boom boom, that bass that I like. I said, who me? I keep it juicy. You better hold on for dear life. Oh, 'cause she's cute and she's classy, thick, bold and sassy. She knows what she do when she moves. I know it's hard to imagine, but why you keep asking like all this came out of the blue? But I've been like this, run your mouth, but I'm on your lips, ain't nothing new. Suit up, 'cause I've been like this. I've been like this, take your shots while I blow a kiss, ain't nothing new. Suit up, 'cause I've been like
Baby, I want you to shake a little, make it jiggle. Put that thing in the middle for making it fizzle. 'Cause you're doing it just the way I like. Now you can't fool me. I know exactly what you wanna do to me. Now baby, you just gonna make me act up on this flight. Come and move that in my direction. Thankful for that. Turn every situation into heaven, yeah. Oh, you are my sunrise on the darkest day. Got me feeling some kind of way. Make me wanna savor every moment slowly, slowly. You fit me, tailor made, love how you put it on. Got the only key, know how to turn it on. The way you never lie, my ear, the only words I wanna hear. Baby, take it slow so we can last long.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso.
Ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firmo las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Pasito a pasito. Suave, suavecito, nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito.
Hasta provocar tus gritos y que olvides tu apellido.
Despacito.
We'll do the second prize draw first. We have Rahul Bhardwaj here. Thank you very much for sponsoring. And here we go. I'm going to give it a big roll. Drum, please. Look the other way. Wow, the ticket number is, have you all got the tickets? 1141. Where are we? Where's the winner? We don't have, oh, here you are. There you go. There you go. It's a match. You won $2,500 cash and see me a little later. Okay, here. Okay. Come stand in. Let's take a picture. The winner of the grand prize, $5,000 cash, is 1573. Wow. Wow. It's not rigged, okay? They picked it. Okay, now, should we negotiate or you want to say something?
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. I'm so delighted that I won. And if it's all right with you all, it goes back to Aim for SEVA. Thank you so much.
Great. Anyway, great. Thank you very much. I hope you all had a good time. Please drive safely. And we'll see you next year. Good night. Bye-bye.